Brian, we're approaching the start of the Lowland League season this weekend. How pleasing is it to see a Rangers B team in that league this year?
I think it's exciting for everybody involved, especially the players. It's something that we've looked forward to for a long time, and going and having a different sort of challenge that's put in front of these players. Different experiences in terms of going and playing against different oppositions, and also the competitive edge, which is important at the aging stage that these lads are at. So I think everybody's together and looking forward to that, yeah.
And for you, you'll be working alongside David McCallum and the wider backroom team with the B team. How much are you looking forward to that this season?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Again, it's something that we're looking forward to kind of moving these players on in a different part, like we spoke about the development, where the different challenges are going to come from day to day, through the training, through the matches that come. So I think all together, everybody inside the building is really looking forward to a collective challenge.
And you touched on it a bit earlier, but just how key will the exposure to league football be for these players?
If you look at the age of the lads that are going to be part of the B team, it's probably something that's the age band that they're at is probably younger than normal. So it's something that's quite exciting to go and get them in an environment that goes and challenges them early, whether they're 16, 17, 18. And I think we keep speaking about the experience part of it, but that's not always just their age. It's about giving them the chance to go and perform against different opposition, and I keep going back to it, but the competitive edge is going to be key from week to week.
And how important is it for the players as well to be able to adapt to that different challenges that they will face?
I think it will be interesting to see where they go. I think they'll learn a lot about themselves in this moment, where it will be whether it's a double game week, so that will be there, the volume in terms of the training, the volume in terms of what the games will look like. And then I think there's a lot of ownership on the players now that they need to go and have a look at and see where they can go and balance off, if they're doing enough during the week, how they're looking after themselves away from the building. So I think it'll be interesting to see how they go and find themselves in this moment.
And the B team will be mirroring the first team as much as possible. How key is that for the pathway and for the players to see that is there?
Well, if you just look at it with the first team, like you've touched on, a lot of games. If you look back to last season, a lot of games, a lot of successful, and a lot of competitions, and that's what you're driving for at this football club, and that's there. And I think I've touched on it before, where if we can go and try and mirror as best as we can at the younger age groups, then it's a part of the journey that we can hopefully give them a little kind of taste of what it might look like when they get to the first team. You can't absolutely make it that way, but if we can put something in place that mirrors it in a certain way, then that's a positive.
And the B team have played a few friendlies so far this pre-season. How do you reflect on them?
Always good to get the players up to speed. A few games under the belt. Some good things in there, but also a lot of things we still need to continue to work on as we move forward. It will be some progress has been made, which is nice to see. But again, it's just about chalking the friendlies off, getting the minutes under the belt, and then moving forward and striving once the first league game starts this coming week.
And in terms of fitness as well, how pleased have you been with how the players returned to pre-season?
I think it's an expectancy in terms of the individual. It's always nice to see that individually and collectively they're at speed, but there's no excuses in terms of what that looks like. For the facilities, the education, everything they've got in the background to get themselves in top condition, and ultimately they can go and seek advice on that. A lot of people in the building can go and help, but ultimately it's on the players to go and keep themselves in the best condition. So they've showed up pretty well in the first week or so, but there's still a bit to go. We'll still keep striving to get them in top condition.
And we are heading into the final week of pre-season now. What will that look like for the players?
I think there'll be a big focus on us as always. Looking forward to the game. We'll prepare like we always do for every type of game. We'll look at a few scenarios that might come up in it. We'll look at a little bit at the opposition, but we'll also focus during the weekend what these players look like, not just on the pitch, whether it's through analysis or general chats, and we'll hopefully have the players ready to go come Saturday.